So, if you've been watching my channel, you've been hearing me yabbling about we got to get this Ram radiator flushed. It's not the best day to do it. It's a nice day, but it's still cold out, man. It's only like 6 degrees right now. That's like 2 degrees colder than the inside of my fridge, dudes. But we got to get this done, man. This truck is just... I got to use this truck to get this garbage out of here because we don't have garbage pickup, which is a pain in the hooski. Got to bring it to the dump, and I can't do that in the car. I did it a couple times, and it trashes the inside of the car. So no. So, come along, watch the old dwoodog. I believe this is going to be part 3 of the Ram Radiator. And I'll try not to make the video too long. But on the other hand, maybe you'll get some entertainment out of it. And just like old Bill Cosby used to say, if you're not careful, you might learn something. That was terrible, man. Don't. That was terrible. Alright, so first off we got to do is we got to drain about a gallon of fluid out, and then we got to prepare the radiator flush, and then we got to run the truck for about 10-15 minutes with the radiator flush in it, and then drain it all out, and then we'll have a look at the thermostat, see what kind of shape that's still in, and then if it all checks out, maybe we'll do a couple other little quick fiddly things. I'm not going to bother flushing the rad core, even though that was one of my things I wanted to do. Maybe we'll leave that for the summer. Only problem is the antifreeze is only going to be about 4 months old by the summertime. Then I'm going to be half wasting it all over the ground again. Well, you know, in a bucket or whatever. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm not doing it right now. I just want to get this friggin' truck back up and rolling again. And I've had it plugged in for the last like month now because, you know, it's only got water in there, and we're still getting like -5 degrees in the night. Anywhere between -2 and -10, so around -5, 6 degrees. I don't want the just plain water freezing. So let's get cracking on this and see if we can make heads or tails out of this. This is a make busy project I didn't want, all because of a couple of -30 degree days, and I was stupid enough not to plug the truck in and to go ahead and drive it. Should have got a boot in the rear end, and somebody said, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Alright, let's give her hell, man. Set you guys up on the tractor here. Poor old Kubota, haven't really used, well, I used this thing for about an hour a couple of weeks ago, but really it hasn't been used all winter. Battery charger. Should I just Should I investigate what's going on with the thermostat or just assume it's okay? And those heater core hoses are sure raunchy looking. I'm not doing anything with them right now, that's for sure. So you can see them down there. Where's the, oh yeah, they're there. See, those clips are pretty rough and rusty looking, man, but sometimes you got to know when to leave well enough alone. Alright, so we got to put the hose back on to run this thing. I might get a new thermostat for it, but one muck up at a time, man. Okay. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Yeah, it looks fine to me. I think it was more kind of... Does it really matter when we're going to be having this thing off again? There. For sakes, man. Get your wrench on this thing. It's like trying to bloody well play with yourself.
A few moments later.
We got the clamp back on. So now we can drain a little bit of the antifreeze out. Let's see how much is in there. It's probably not even registering in there. Now it looks pretty low to me. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if it's a gallon's worth, so let's find the petcock under there. Somebody said you can get it from the top here. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yep. Good first use for the Astro. Oh. There we go. Let's just go under there and take a quick boo. Get off of there. There it is. Right there. So, we've got to loosen that and a little bit of the juice out. There's the lower rad hose. Right there. Alright. Nothing looks like it's rusted through. It just looks more crusty and rusty. Okay, that's looking about like all we're going to get out of her. I think it was pretty empty. Plus, don't forget we're on an angle, so that's not really helping any. I didn't really show a good job of doing this, guys, but the petcock is just a plastic screw. Go easy on it if you're using a pair of pliers. Now you can just use, all I used was a small little crescent wrench. It's got like some hexagonal octagon type shape to it, whatever. So you can easily get a crescent wrench on it. Don't go full gorilla on it. It's just plastic thread, plastic screw. You can wrench on it pretty easy, but it doesn't take much effort to come out. You can almost spin it by finger with your fingers, but yeah, just go easy on it. Can I record you, Bella? Yeah. All right, that's enough, Bella.
Okay, why don't you go pee before we go anywhere?
Okay, quick battery change. You saw Bella. That's where my Bella production comes from. Whatever. Okay, we gotta close the petcock, which is down there, kind of around where my hand is. Didn't even get a gallon out of it, which would be 4 liters. All right, so let's need both hands to carry this thing. All right. Iron tight. Thoro-Flush cleans all cooling systems. Heater cores. Clears decks cool. Diesel oil coolers. Fuel tank. Blah blah blah. Most powerful flush available. Concentrated powder formula. Treats up to 23 liters. Pre-mix 1 bottle with 1 gallon of warm water. Drain off coolant in vehicle, 1 gallon's worth. If radiator has a cap, put Thoro-Flush in into radiator. Replace fuel cap. Start vehicle with heater on high. Run for 10 to 12 minutes after vehicle reaches operating temperature. Caution, Thoro-Flush is very powerful. Do not exceed 12 minutes of runtime after vehicle has reached operating temperature or coolant system damage may occur. Oh, awesome. Stop engine and drain entire coolant system. Flush cooling with water. Refill system, and you're good to go. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to use regular tap water rather than distilled water, because all we're going to do is run the stuff for 5 minutes and then dump it. A little bit of a leak. Just dump the whole thing in. You know how much this was? I asked the guy at Lordco, oh, you got any stuff for flushing the radiator, cleaning it out? Because I can't find it. So he goes over, hands me this, says best stuff. I'm like, alright, well, I'll go with that. I get up to the till and pay $40 for that thing. I'm like, $40 for some stinking radiator flush? Holy crud. Smoke another one, I felt like saying. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, we'll let that kind of mix around for a few. And then we'll go get our funnel. Where is our funnel? Did we put it back? No, it's over here, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. There she blows. Alright. What do we got here? The old spill-proof funnel kit. Comes with the funnel, a bunch of little adapters, and you've seen me use this thing before. Red one we need? Yeah, I think so. Which way does this go? It goes this way. Doesn't seem very sealed to me. It's a bit big. It goes that way. I think so. Okay. Dump this in there. Alright. Okay. This is where we gotta be careful not to drop all this dump. Like that. Plugging in. Leaking. Alright, haven't had her started for a couple of weeks again. See if she starts. No problem. Let's also see if we can hook this thing up and get the temperature reading. Okay, we're at, maybe we can see 88. 88 on ECT, engine coolant temperature. Thermostat opens about 93 C, which is about 200 Fahrenheit, give or take. So it should be opening pretty soon now. And then the water in the funnel will go down. We hope. So at 88. Alright, we're back. So the truck warmed up, it seemed to circulate the coolant. I'll probably still buy a new thermostat just because. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to flush it with clean water. So what we got to do is plug this in, which is just a little plumbing adapter in here. I'm not going to use the petcock because that takes too long to open it up and wait for it to drain out. So I'm just going to let it flush out of here into a bucket, and I'll keep putting more cold water in there. I don't think we're going to need it. It fits on there pretty dang tight. This is a good hose. There's our bucket. There's our hose. Where's the rad? There it is. It goes down. It goes on there like that. Alright. The bouquet. Take this out of there. Now we start her up and let it flush. Flush like a big turd. 77. So it'll take a couple minutes to open up again. Back flushing a bit. Alright. Back flushing a wee. Perfectly all over my electrical connector there. Why wouldn't it? It wasn't coming out of the tube very well, so I reattached the upper rad hose, refilled the bucket, and we'll continue flushing. Okay guys, we're gonna take off the thermostat housing here, and we're going to remove the thermostat to finish flushing it, because I'm probably going to go buy a new thermostat anyway. So let me just get that off. It's just 2 bolts. Okay, thermostat's gasket's looking a little bagged up. I don't know about the rest of it. So I am going to change it anyway. So let's finish flushing this thing, and then we'll carry on from there. So we took the lower rad hose off to drain it. Now we've connected the lower rad hose. And we're just refilling it again for another flush here. I'm going to have to add some more water in about a second here. Okay guys, that might be it for today. Coolant's flushed. Flushed as good as it's going to get. I would have liked to have flushed the heater core a bit better, but that may have to wait for summertime. There's my bottles. Got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
7, 8, whatever. Yeah, 8 bottles. We got to go up to Napa. We got to get a new thermostat and come home, put it in, and then we will get this thing back up and running. Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. End of day one. Mucking around with the truck and any vehicle when you don't have a proper hoist and that kind of stuff, and you're wallowing around on the floor in the wet. It's brutal, man. It's absolutely brutal. It sucks. It sucks. No wonder everyone brings their car to a garage. They don't want to deal with it. And I don't blame them one damn bit. Anyways, we'll pick this up either later or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow now. The wife's out. I don't have a car. I don't know when she's going to be back. Another hour. Who the hell knows? Alright. Later for now, guys. See ya on part 2.